Hello, and welcome to NotesIn9. I'm David Leedy. Okay, episode 28, XPages and CGI. CGI Las Vegas and the case of the missing variables. Okay, before I get started, I just wanted to say that at the keynote here, I learned I was selected to be one of the IBM champions, and I just wanted to thank whoever nominated me, and thank IBM, and I'm very flattered to be in the company of these names, and the best way I could think of really thanking is by creating this screencast and getting it out right away. So, um, thank you again. Okay, before we go into the show, there's just a quick disclaimer because I am running beta code 853 right now, and whatever you see on the screen may or may not change in the final product, but I'm not using anything that's 853 specific, so that shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, now I will say that this demo was recorded last night, rather late, here in Las Vegas. I think it's all right. I think I sound a little tired, but hopefully the information will come across. So here is our demo. Okay, so what we want to do today is use CGI variables inside an X page so you can kind of get a handle on them. Now, I don't know what CGI means. I don't really know anything about them other than they provide information that I want to access. Things like the IP address of the person, the user agent, like the browser they're using, the referrer if there is one, and a whole bunch of other things which I don't even know what they mean. So, how do you go about enabling CGI variables and getting a handle to them? Well, I couldn't figure it out, so I asked. And what I found out was there is a script library inside the discussion template on your Domino servers that you can open up that NTF, and it was written by Thomas Gums, I believe, originally, and that is going to give us a handle on these CGI variables. Now, my understanding is Matt White came along after the fact and did some modification to it in TaskJam. So I've downloaded TaskJam from OpenNTF, and I'm going to use that. But the same script library is inside your Domino server today. I don't know what the modification is, but if Matt did it, it was probably something good. So it's called XP CGI variables, and if we look at this and look at this in kind of a way we can see it. There's some comments here. So here's Thomas Gums and Matt did something, and you can kind of get a feel for the things that are going to become available to us. The remote address, the remote host, the server name, the protocol, etc. And this is kind of funny. It's that some of these things here aren't CGI variables, but they're here for convenience. And there you have it. So what are we going to do with it? Well, we're going to copy it into our demo database, and I've already done that. So if we go over to my little cheat sheet kitchen sink code, and this is a server-side JavaScript script library. Here it is, XP CGI variables that I just pasted in, and I'm going to put this on a custom control because this app has a navigation framework that's kind of custom control based. And we'll do CC CGI. Okay, and I don't usually do this, but I don't usually do this, but I have a little script snippet here that I'm going to paste in. Okay, and then we're going to look at this, and we're going to look at this through here rather than source, or maybe we'll look at it both. So first thing is we had to, and before page load, we're doing creating a variable called CGI, and it's new CGI variables, and that's what that is. And of course, I had to add the resource to the custom control, and then for these computed fields, I'm just saying CGI and then the name of what it is. Now, what kind of tripped me up here for a little bit, and it was kind of frustrating actually, was I was incorrectly putting the code on the page, which is always kind of frustrating. So I was putting like get method with these parentheses here, kind of like I saw it in here, and that is not actually correct. So when you do this, you want to make sure that you do not have these parentheses here. So it's just bland like this. Okay, so we're going to save this custom control, and then we're going to make a new X page, and we'll just call this CGI. And I know this is kind of a tangent, but this is how this app works, so that's why I want to do it the right way. So we're going to drop in this layout. This is our navigation framework, and then we're going to find our new custom control. Oops. And we're going to drop that in. And we're going to preview this in the web browser. If I can hit this right. It is late in Vegas right now. It's almost midnight. Let's see, and hopefully it'll work. And apparently I missed the navigation. But this is what we're here for. So here's the address is 127.0.0.1, the user agent, the user. So again, you can play with those the different options. Let's go ahead and fix this for a while or first. And the reason why this didn't work was because I didn't put it in a panel in the blueprint framework. So I need to do a panel, and then we need to do style, span 20 last, because it's the left sidebar is the first 4 columns. And then we'll take this panel here. So this is where source does come in handy. And we're just going to move this down here to encapsulate this. And we're just look at this one more time. Oh, you can't do that because that's a custom control. So we go back into the X page. And hopefully it'll look better. And there you have it. And then I'll add it to the menu after the fact here. So that's my demo on using CGI variables inside XPages. And that's the demo. Thank you for your attention. If you need to contact me, here's my information, and happy coding.